Muay Thai Mondays. We're gonna be working on some clinch stuff. We're gonna be doing some off balancing, some knee bumps. So I'm gonna run through 3 knee bumps I want everybody at Precision to know about. So I'm gonna do all 3 using my right leg. First one, inside of my knee to the outside of his, bringing him down. I do this all the time in Muay Thai. I also sneak this in when I'm doing Jiu-Jitsu and MMA. Super effective. So, force in opposite directions. My right knee, just the corner of my right knee is going to hook right on that tendon there and buckle his knee inward. My arms are going to pull him to my right, so legs pushing him to the left, upper body's bringing him to the right. Boom, boom. Second one, outside of my knee is going to go to the inside of his. Coming in, boom. A lot of people have an urge to turn, like they're going for a hip throw or a kick like this. That's not what we're doing right now. Sheet my thigh in, pressing my knee that way. So my knee's going to the right, my upper body pulls him to the left, bringing him down. Generally, whichever way I'm pulling him, I prefer to have a collar tie on that side. I could vary up my grips, but if I'm pulling him to my left, I'll get a left hand on the head. My right hand is just going to steer him in some fashion. If I have the inside tie, I'm going to steer here. If I have an outside tie, I'll put my hand on his lat to twist him. Last one in the series I want everybody to be comfortable with is using the inside of my knee to the inside of my partner's, bumping over here. So like the last one, or like the first one, my knee pressing to the left, so I need to pull him to the right. All right. This one, if you use this as the first movement, it's less likely to bring him to the ground, but a lot of times this will open him up for big follow-up attacks. Let's put these in context a little bit. That first one, again, I hit all over the place. You can set this up, then you start throwing kicks. You get him holding his ground, you can fake and come right into this position. Hook, drag him down. That second one we talked about, I really like setting up off of round knees. So if I'm throwing my left knee and he's firing back with the left knee, I'm going to time that. As he's going, I'm just going to throw my hip in and take him up and over. As I said, the last one's a good setup for strikes of your own, or we can use it as a completion after we've already attacked his balance. So if I go for the first one, let's say, and he steps out, I'll just step across and hit this bump. High probability of throwing him to the floor. So we'll just do them with the setup. First one, we're firing kicks, get him reacting to that. I'm going to knee fake in, get my grips, steer him to the ground. Second, we're already in the clinch, because I'm going to be pulling my left. I'm going to start with my left hand on the head, left knee. He fires back with his left knee, and I anticipate, I throw my thigh, my hip in there. And then the last one, I go for that first one again, stepping across and bumping, throwing him to the floor. My favorite part about Muay Thai is if he doesn't fall over, just go right back to hitting him. So there you go.